How's it going, man? A great effort out in LA against a very good team in a very tough place to win. Talk to us about the team psyche. You've had a couple of experiences where wins turned into draws late. How is the team feeling in general about it?
Yeah, we were definitely, it was definitely like a knife to the heart. Honestly, not being able to come away with 3 points in that game, we worked so hard over an amazing LAFC side away in that environment, which was new to a bunch of the players, I think, for us to be in a game like that and against such a good side. And we did an amazing job, but just didn't close out the match that we needed to get the 3 points. But I think we have to take that performance and focus on how we can just be locked in, not give up set pieces. I think that's something that we're continuing to work on in training and focus on getting 3 points this weekend.
Thanks, George.
So, second time, trying to follow up on what he said, second time this season that we've left points on the table. But now switching up to going into this week against a tough opponent like Vancouver, how do we make the switch?
Yeah, we have to take all the positives that we did in that LAFC game because there were a lot of good things that we did. I think we had them on the ropes most of the game, and you can see that our style of play, and we're just continuing to grow and improve, and the chemistry is getting better. Now I think this weekend with Vancouver, it's just all about locking in and really focusing in on those moments and even practicing them on the training ground so that those sort of moments that when they do happen, because they're going to happen, that's the game, that we just don't allow to give up chances. And I think Coach also talked about just being able to kill teams, and we go up 1-0. It's like, how can we go up 2-3-0 and not even give them a sliver of hope or chance to get back in the game? And that'll come. We have so many guys on the team that can finish, that are so good in the attacking half, and that's something that we'll continue to work on and continue to provide on the field.
Thanks, Anthony.
Daniel, you're a player in demand at the moment. Obviously, you started on this team, potentially heading to the Olympics. How are you handling it going from the last few years being a reserve team player to now a constant starter and potentially being in Paris in a few months?
Yeah, it's a really great feeling, I think, with where I started back in 2022, even 2021 with the second team, and now where I am right now. I think I've made a lot of strides in my development, and I'm super happy to be on this team and be a guy that has a lot of responsibility in the middle of the park and making sure everyone else is doing their job. And being a young player that I am, I want to keep improving, keep trying to elevate my game and make everyone around the team better.
Next, we go to Joe Prantorno on Zoom.
Hey, Daniel, appreciate the time. How have the expectations changed maybe around you and your team compared to last year when, again, you're talking about a result like you guys had last week and you label it a knife to the heart. Is that maybe the same kind of thing that you would have thought last year if you had a similar result? Thanks.
Yeah, I think no matter what, the team is different this year for sure, but I still think it would have been a devastating result. I mean, we did get a point out of it, which is a huge point, but it did feel like we could have come away with 3 points. And I think that would have been the same for last year. But yes, we do need to take into account that the team this year, we brought in new players. I think Sandro and the coaching staff have done an incredible job in quickly acclimating everyone to the style of play and informing everyone of new tendencies and new situations on the field. I think that's something that has been really helpful for us, going over in some tactical walkthroughs and certain situations that present themselves in games. We go over and we take a look at them in the film session. And I think this year we just have to keep going, keep learning about each other, and we're definitely in the right direction.
Hey, everyone. We have time for 2 more questions with Daniel. First, we'll go to Boss, and then we'll go to John Lupo.
How's it going, Daniel? Thank you for the time. Just wanted to ask, coming off of the last home result, the draw against the Fire, is there any added pressure to try to deliver the 3 points this time around with the way that the team performed in LA and just trying to carry that momentum?
No, I think we've all know what we need to do this weekend, and we want to make the fans proud of our effort and get them the 3 points that they deserved last weekend. And more for ourselves, I think we owe ourselves a good win this weekend against a very good Vancouver side who have been playing really well. And we just need to focus on our principles. The performances have been good. I think we've definitely been unlucky a few times with just how the game's gone. And again, we need to kill teams and really finish our chances again and put them away so they don't have any hope that they can get back in the game. And like last week with Chicago, on top of them for pretty much that whole first half, and then we still had chances in the second half. So that just shows that what this team has and the mentality that this team has, and no matter what comes at us, we're always willing to fight and fight till the last minute.
And we'll finish up with John.
Daniel, both of the goals against LAFC came off of set pieces, and Vancouver is off to a strong start, but sometimes they do have a tendency to concede on set pieces. So how important, when you get that opportunity, how important do you think it'll be to continue that momentum and some of the things you were able to do when you were able to score off of those set pieces against LAFC?
Yeah, set pieces can change games, and it's definitely a massive opportunity for us. We have a lot of great targets in the air and a lot of beautiful set piece takers on our team that can whip in a nice ball, and I think that's you can sniff it coming that we're almost there and being able to score goals and completely shut out teams on set pieces because we're so dominant in the air and we have like I said, such great attacking threats in the box, and I think that's an aspect that can't be discounted when going into matches against, like you said, a team that concedes, but also a team that has been able to win games in Vancouver. So definitely just need to be prepared on all fronts.